That's a good question. It's really hard. In China, some countries have social networks that are different from Facebook. In a few countries, there are social networks that are basically copies of Facebook. In China, there are a bunch of different copies of Facebook that are all competing with each other. And it's interesting because in some countries like Germany, there's a copy of Facebook called StudiVZ that, when we started in Germany, we were at a few 100,000 users, and they were 10 million. And over time, we've just grown, and the press in the last couple of weeks has just been that we've just passed StudiVZ in terms of number of users, so that's pretty exciting. But that's an example of how, even if someone's basically doing exactly the same thing, if we continue to invest and make something better, then we think that we have a good chance of succeeding. And just being the place that people go to share information, stay connected with their friends in different countries. China's a bit harder just because of the regulatory environment, I think. I think there...
A questão realmente eles estão negociando com a China porque vai ser um salto significativo no número de usuários.
We talked to them, but a lot of the things that we really care deeply about, like not censoring people's content, we don't want to do there. So our approach right now is to focus on countries that we think we have a better chance of being able to provide a good service now. So Brazil is a good example of a country like that. India is another example of a country like that. Yeah, Middle East is really strong. I mean, Facebook is very strong in a lot of different parts of the world. I mean, all of North America, a lot of Latin America, a lot of Europe. Middle East is doing increasingly well.
Ele já é o grande, maior ocidental. Para crescer, para se manter, é necessário conquistar mais usuários, aumentar esse número ou desenvolver coisas, aplicativos, funções e aplicativos para continuar no topo.
No, I think social networks are still pretty young, right? I mean, we have 250 million users, but I think that sharing information about yourself and staying connected with your friends and family, which are the two primary things that people do on Facebook, are, I think that's something that everyone wants to do, right? So that, I mean, it could be a product that has 1 billion users, right? And I don't know if they'll all be on Facebook, but social networks, I think, will eventually have 1 billion users. So there's still a lot more to do there. But I actually think the most important thing to do is build tools that help people share more stuff, but also build an open system. So it kind of goes to the question that you were asking before. Our mission, a big part of it, is to make the world more open. So what that means is making it so people share more information. But we don't just think that we can do that by ourselves. We think that in order to do that, we need to build a system that's open and interoperable and other developers can participate in and build things that complement what we're doing or even compete with it. And that's the best way, not just to make it so that people are sharing more information today, but to make it so that the world can be open sustainably over time. Right now it's a little hard to do something like that in China, but I think that if we build a really strong network and platform all over the rest of the world, then that'll give us a good opportunity to